Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel MSI Analytics. So in today's video, we are going to learn the difference between group by and summarize. So let's see which comes on top. Both group by and summarize are like your favorite snacks. They get the job done and leave you satisfied, but each has its own flavor. Both help you whip up summary tables and crunch numbers. But here's the twist, they don't do it the same way. Let's break it down. Summarize is the chill one that does implicit calculations. It's like the person in your team who just gets it without needing too much explanation. Meanwhile, group by is the more by the book kind of function. It's all like, please tell me exactly what do you want. So, the biggest difference between both of them is implicit versus explicit calculations. Okay, so this is the dataset that we are going to be working with. So here's the deal. Summarize can do implicit calculations, meaning it automatically works with filters and rows in the background. It's like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. But group by, oh no, it's not pulling any tricks. You need to explicitly tell what to do every step of the way. Alright, now let's do it hands-on. So here's our sales table. We have got categories like bike, components, quantity, prices, and more. So now let's create a summary table using summarize first, and let's see the magic in action. So I'm going to create a new table. For that I am going to go in table tools and I'm going to select new table. And I am going to call it a summary table. After that, I'm going to use the summarize function, and then I'm going to choose my table, which is data, and then I will choose the column category. After that, we will type our name one, which is going to be total sales. Then the next function, again our table, then column price into data quantity, and I am going to close the function and press enter, and here you go. Look at that. Summarize knows what's up and spits out total sales for each category. Bikes have crushed it. It knows bikes from components and gives us those totals in a snap. Summarize really nailed it without even asking for all the details. So it is showing us the total for each of the category: bikes, accessories, components, and clothing. So now let's dive into group by, and now let's learn what group by actually is. So to learn group by, we are again going to create a new table. I'm going to select new table right from here, and then I'm going to name this table summary group. After that, we are going to use the group by function. We are going to select a table, then category column. After that, we are going to name it as total sales. SumX. Then we are going to select the price into quantity, and then let's close the formula and press enter. So it's not working because group by still doesn't know what to do. So now let's tell group by what to do exactly. It basically is saying right now function group by scalar expressions have to be aggregation functions over current group. The expression of each aggregation has to be either a constant or directly reference the columns in the current group. So now let's change our formula. For that, this part of my formula is going to remain the same, while here I'm going to put the current group reference like this, and then I'm going to remove the table name, and this is our formula for group by, and press enter. Look at that. Group by didn't know what to do until we gave it to the current group function. It's like needing to give someone step-by-step GPS directions to your house. Once it knew where to go, boom, we got the right totals. So who wins this battle? It depends on what you need. Summarize is the easygoing teammate who does things without needing much input. You use it when you want things done quickly with minimum hassle. While group by is the one who likes full control and precision. When you need detailed analysis or more complex reporting, group by is your go-to. So this was it for today's video. It was an epic battle between group by and summarize. Both are great, but they shine in different scenarios. So I hope you learned something new in this video. Give us your feedback below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.